sure.
Greetings, folks. This is Howard with your full-time RVliving.com. I am here at the San Antonio show today. It's Sunday, January 7th, and I have a new friend that we just met this weekend, Alan Warren from the
RV Show USA, the RV Show USA.
And so he does a lot of discussions, radio interviews with folks in the RV world, interviews. He has a weekly show that's on Wednesdays.
We produce the show live on Wednesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. Central Time. Then it is packaged, if you will, and syndicated. The show we do Wednesdays on Facebook is distributed to stations across the country on Saturday and Sunday for airing in their local markets.
Okay. Alan and I did something yesterday on Facebook, which was shared from our website. You can find that at your full-time RV Living on Facebook. But I wanted to ask Alan to tell us a little bit more about what he does, what your program is, and how that possibly can help the folks that are visiting my website that want to know more about how can I get information of what's going on in the RV world.
You told me to keep this short. That is a challenge for a guy on the radio because I talk a long time. But let me just kind of let me just kind of give you the high level deal. My background is radio and television. And the reason that it's important is that through television and radio, I bought a ranch years ago, sold it about 4 years ago. I've always loved RVing. I've had RVs. I've loved the people at RV. I just love them. And when I sold the ranch, a friend of mine said, "What are you going to do?" And I said, "Well, I don't know." He goes, "Why don't you buy an RV park?"
Okay, and tell us about that.
Okay, so I bought an RV. It's called Big Chief RV Resort. It's up in the Texas Hill Country, Central Texas, on a little lake called Lake Buchanan. It's beautiful. My wife and I love it up there. And so we bought this RV resort. And then my friends, they said, "Well, gosh, you're not doing your outdoor TV show anymore, your fishing and hunting program. Why don't you start doing an RV show?" So I took all my contacts that I had that I'd made through the years, and I started a show called the RV Show USA. It's a 2-hour weekly program. I'm not the expert. I find experts, Howard, like you. And we talk about fun stuff. You know, there's such an interest in RVing and what RVing has to offer. You know, and everybody comes at it from a little bit different angle. But I think that deep down inside of each one of us, we're looking for a way to escape this, and connect with people that we love, our family and friends and nature. And that all RVers share that. So we sort of do that every single week, and we talk to people from all over the country. One of the things, in fact, I'm fascinated with Work Camper News. I really am, and with NRVIA and everything that y'all do. And I have had Cooper on, and I've had Al Pierce, which was one of your students, on before, and all these different people, and everybody's got a different story, but it's so fascinating to me to meet people and then to ask questions and learn about them and let the public hear about them. Because, you know, let's face it, a lot of people want to RV, but they're kind of intimidated. What do I do? Where do I go? How do I get a job?
How do I buy this thing? All
that.
And how do people, so on Wednesday night, can people be on Facebook Live and interact with your show?
Absolutely.
How do they do that?
Okay, good question. You go to our Facebook page, in the search bar, type in The RV Show USA, 4 words, The RV Show USA, and give us a like. Make sure you subscribe to our newsletter. Now, I don't know if you knew this, Howard, but did you know that if you like a page on Facebook and they send a notification, only 8 to 12% of the people get a notification?
Yes.
You knew that?
Yeah.
Unless you what? Unless you pay Facebook. So if they subscribe to our newsletter at thervshowusa.com,
which we have done.
Yep, you subscribe to the newsletter, then you get 100% of you get a notification. So at showtime on Wednesday, we send you a bump. You can join us, and it's like you're going to be on the show. And when you're on the show, people don't have to call in. They may be afraid to get on the radio, but they can type in their questions or their comments, and we can address them in real time. This social media thing it's fantastic. I'm an old guy, so I'm still trying to get my brain wrapped around it. But
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do for my folks on Your Full-Time RV Living, is get more of these sorts of videos out there, because people enjoy interacting with video. They're not so much reading, right?
Right.
They like to see, listen, hear. When we're more visual learners, so this is a good thing to do.
And when it's live, it adds an additional component. It's really live. And so when we're on here on January the 17th, you're going to be on the show. And when we're on, people will actually be able to interact. And it's a little scary because you never know who's going to be on there. But
what we might say.
Yeah, but you know what? In doing this show for a year, we have yet, knock on wood, we have yet to get our first jerk. And I know there's a lot of jerks out there, but most RVers are really good people. they're open-minded and they're creative and inventive and adventurous, and I love them. And so anyway, we invite you to be a part of our growing family at thervshowusa.com, and make sure that you listen on Facebook Live and watch on Facebook Live for this guy on January the 17th.
17th, and that'll be at what time?
It will start at 7 p.m. Central, so it's a 2-hour show, 7 to 9 p.m. Central Time, adjusted for your time zone. And the best part of this Facebook Live isn't him, and it's not me. It's her right there. Pam. She's going to be on. So
yes, we're going to also have my beloved. Step on in here, Pam.
There you go.
There's Pam. Hi. Yep. So, and folks, those of you that have not attended an RV show prior to purchasing any RV, making any decisions, visiting dealerships is great. Come out to the RV shows, meet folks, talk with people that are industry experts. Before you decide on the lifestyle and the RV that you're looking for, it's a great way to get more education prior to making that purchase.
But and I want to add one more thing. Listen to more than just the manufacturer's reps, but they want to sell you something. You know, I mean that's just the truth.
Right.
Talk to people like you. I mean, you've been doing it for 10 years.
Correct. We're in our 10th year.
You know, you got the T-shirt to prove it. I mean, you've got all the experiences, because it's a great lifestyle, but it's not always, you know, happy and unicorns and rainbows every minute. There's there's some downside, and so talk to people, and you will get so much knowledge, and you'll have a good time. I mean, who wouldn't have a good time here?
We've been having a ball.
Yeah,
And this is the San Antonio show. This goes on every year. We're coming up on the Tampa RV show that'll be down in Florida. There's Quartzsite. There's RV shows going on all over the country, mostly in the South. But get yourself out there. Get into the lifestyle. Ask questions. Join us on the show on January 17th. Alan, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Howard. Appreciate
Thanks for being with me.
You betcha.
And you have a great weekend.
Thank you. You do the same. TheRVShowUSA.com.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.